Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 21 of my Wood Elf campaign. I'm trying to wipe out Karak Ziflin. This is Karak Buffdar. Now, first things first, they've got units coming in as reinforcements, and that's not good because if we want to wipe them out, and we're kind of a bit under the cosh here because there is two Averland armies bearing down on Durthu. So we need to be quick about this, and we don't want these units fleeing away from the battle and re-establishing Karak Ziflin in some ruins somewhere. So they need to die. So there's some catapults, they're going to die, and we've also got a lord. Unfortunately, he's too close to the enemy army, which has a lot of missile units. There is a lot of Thunderers in here. Thunderers are a dragon's worst nightmare because their armor-piercing shots will do a lot of damage. They've also got a lot of artillery, which the Moonwings are currently trying to tangle with. Trying to get a little bit close, but they're taking a lot of fire at the meantime. So the catapult that came on as reinforcements is pretty much dead. I think they've just got 3 guys left. They're currently trying to run away. 2 guys left. 1 guy left. Just this dwarf here. Is he going to get away? No, he did not. He did not get away. He is dwarf jam. That's what he is. Meanwhile, Durthu's main force is up on top of this hill over here, says Durthu himself. And then we've got the Durthu's Wargrove, who I think are actually worse than just a single treant. Got Eternal Guard and all our archers. We've got the Treekin in the centre and Valnal and Scullybobs. We're going to try and get Gold Squadron to harass these missile units, hopefully without taking too much damage, because obviously if we get attacked by Averland and we can't get away, we'll need everyone at full strength to deal with the multiple stacks. The enemy army can't seem to decide which way it's going to go. I think it's because it's surrounded, so it's trying to draw up a battle line that covers all of us. Durthu is now moving up because we need to get stuck in. Gold Squadron isn't going to be able to deal with this army by themselves, and it doesn't look like they are heading towards us. Gold Squadron taking a bit of fire there, but trying to destroy as much of these missile units as possible. And then they're going to land in, try and kill some more. There's the enemy Rune Lord. The Gold Squadron well and truly getting stuck in there. We've got a large blob of enemy units at the bottom of the hill, and Durthu's force is now moving up, opening fire on the Thunderers, and the Thunderers are returning fire. We're taking some artillery fire as well. It isn't really ideal, but there's not much we can do about it. Gold Squadron is just right in the thick of the enemy army. The Moonwings are trying to snipe some of the artillery, but getting chased off by Quarrelers and Thunderers because the enemy has a lot of them. And in comes Durthu's force charging down the hill straight into these dwarves. In come the Treekin. And there goes the Wargrove. And Durthu himself is facing off against the Rune Lord, who is probably not going to do particularly well against an angry tree monster. So while Gold Squadron keep the vast majority of the enemy army busy and get lots of explosives thrown at them, thankfully the Right, blasting charges. Blasting charges don't actually do much damage to monstrous units. We've managed to chase off the bolt thrower. Good job, Green Leader. Of course, it's Green Squadron, isn't it? Gold Squadron. Green Squadron. So, Green 3 is currently fighting 5 units of dwarves and winning. Green 2 is taking quite a lot of damage, but we are going to heal him up. Val now and Skelly Bob's going to drop some heals on him. It's not going to be super effective because Val now isn't a very good caster, but it's better than nothing. Oh, Eternal Guard fighting miners. Treekin chasing off some more miners. We've got the Thanes surrounded. Durthu just roaring. I mean, that's great, but it's not very effective. Longbeard's taking some fire in the flank and then trying to charge the angry tree monster. Trying to charge an entire forest of angry tree monsters. That, yep, seemed like a bad idea, and it was. They've broken and are now running. Looks like we've broken the enemy army. Again, some heals being dropped there. Earthblood. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of healing, but it's better than nothing. We're just going to spend some time just healing up Green 2 because he took a lot of damage doing that, and we're just trying to focus down all of the leaders to make sure that the reinforcements get wiped out as well, and then hopefully this should be the end of Karak Ziflin and at least one of our enemies. Okay, good. So we killed all the dwarves. Have we killed all of them? Yes. Excellent, which means, unless they've got another army hanging around, and I don't think they do, if we raise this, that should be the end of Karak Ziflin. However, it does mean that Durthu's then stuck. He will be able to retreat. Will it be far enough? Okay, let's raise it. So we've raised or sacked Karak Buffdar, so we've got some amber. That's nice, we're up to 18 amber. And a little bit of treasure. The council decided its wisdom that the settlement has no right to exist further. See it brought low for the good of it. Yeah, well, we've done that. And Karak Ziflin is destroyed, and Durthu has completed his quest to win 5 battles. So we need 3 Treekin in Durthu's army, though the interlopers have been extricated from the branches and brambles of the Deepwood and now lie battered and bloodied across the marshes. Their foul stench of decay and corruption lingers in the trees. Returning to the glade, Durthu is greeted only by the haunted memories and perished spirits of his past. His sorrow and rage are tempered only by his understanding that something is terribly wrong within the Deepwood. There can be no delaying. He summons his loyal Treekin to him, intent on discovering the truth behind the forest's ailment. So we've got 1 unit of Treekin, so we just need 2 more. And Durthu's a despoiler, which is very nice, and a whole bunch of dwarves are dead. And at least that's one dwarf faction. Well, 2 dwarf factions. Oh, yeah, no, 2 dwarf factions dead, Karak Norn and Karak Ziflin. Good. If we can get rid of Belagar... No, I will not be gone. Then that'll be 3 out of action. Should be pretty good. Ooh, okay, well, we've got a lot of cash. Now, do I give it to Tyrion or the Broken Skulls? Or Skull Takers even, sorry, not Broken Skulls. The only problem is I'm worried the dwarves might just come around and crush them. That could happen. That would be a little bit concerning. So let's give it to let's give it to Tyrion. Now you'll like this. I'm going to give you a crap ton of money. 30k. How about that?
As you say.
Thanks. Well, if you insist, I do insist. Now build lots of armies and take over Ulthuan and give me all that amber. I want all the amber. Now, last time I think I learned that Malekith is dead. So Let's have grief. Ah, Nagrond is... Yep. Nagrond is under the control of Garond. There is no Malekith. Malekith is dead. Okay, fine. And so is Marathi by the sounds of it. That's not great. How does Garond feel about me?
Many excellent torture devices. Would you care to see them?
That's very kind. I don't think I've got time at this moment, but we'll find a date where we're both good, and I would love to see your torture devices. That would be fantastic. You really don't like me, do you? Okay. Ruth, I think we're heading south. I think that's... Let's see if Mazdamundi, whether there's anything, maybe Mazdamundi, maybe? Just a thought. Good. Fine. Is there anyone who likes the fact that we're killing the Empire? Who's the Empire's enemies? They are at war with Skull Takers, the Warherd, blah blah. They're at war with Clan Pestilence. Have we met Clan Pestilence yet? Yes. However, they're not doing... Holy crap, they're at war with everyone. And they're not doing particularly well by the sounds of it. They've only got one settlement. They're at strength rank 67. Which is one from the bottom. Okay, good. So... I don't like how the number of angry red faces gets higher the further we go up the strength ranking. Kislev at rank 2? Really? 18 settlements? Holy shit. Sure. Has Skyroot... I've got 14 settlements? Where? Corona of 10, Averland, blah blah blah. Fine. Okay, so let's hope that Durthu survives. Otherwise, at least he'll die doing what he loves, killing humans. So that's going to be fine. Irario, you are going to have Howl of the Forest, because I think that's going to be a good one. We did kill that rebellion. Unfortunately, it hasn't really fixed any problems. Daytrock, you can have... Ooh, let's have the Withering. Some reduction in armour is pretty nice. If you could just buff up our public order, that'd be... Oh, public order is dropping everywhere. That's not great. And I think Elspeth von Draken is going to beat us to Castle Carcassonne and capture it. It's going to be a bit of a bugger. Never mind. Okay, what else can we... I guess if we come down here...
I will not obey.
Okay, so there's more Empire armies.
I live to serve.
Fine. Like, this is literally the worst. Can we assault some of these armies? 5% no. No, because you assassinated someone last turn. That's why. Okay, we'll just come down here. Oh, hello.
Impossible.
So we've got some Wissenland down here. And Averland down. Let's take... Yeah. Okay. Not great. Or 2 armies. That's not ideal. 3 armies. That looks worse. 4 armies. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I think the Skull Takers might well be dead. So there goes one of my allies. Oh, these ghosts are the worst. I really need to kill Belagar. Belagar needs to die. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. Right, retreat. Can we get far enough away? Yes, we have. We've managed to escape, although I think we might be trapped. Unless we can use the world routes to get back to the forest, we're going to be in trouble. Oh, you're going to take my... God damn it! Now, do I fight this one and try and... if I can take out those mortars? Although, are those mortars going to be a problem? Yeah, we just auto. I don't think we... oh, they just sacked it. They didn't actually capture it. Well, that I'm absolutely fine with that, because I should be able to kill you. And I won't have to worry about sieging anything. Was that a Kislev army? I thought I just saw a Kislev. If they've come all the way from because normally Kislev spend a lot of their time just waiting for the next Chaos invasion, doing their best to hold the north, and it seems like they've got now plenty of time to come all the way south and just join in on the pylon that is my war with everyone else. It doesn't feel like Total War at the moment. It feels like they are billions. Wood Elf edition. Okay, Warhead of the Shadowgave is dead. We've been sacked. There's an imminent rebellion in Carcassonne. That's not a massive surprise. Irario is an architect, and Dido doesn't believe in Skaven. Fine. Right, can we get away? No. No is the answer to that. We cannot. That is a problem. If we go over here, can we jump over the mountain? Let's try that. The Skaven rebellions all over the place. Right, so we can reach you, Elspeth, and you're going to run away out of range, and I imagine the AI knew they could probably do that. Okay, in that case, we're going to ambush and hope you run into us. Dido, you Skaven disbelieving idiot, you're going to have expedition endeavours. And can we maybe block this army? No. Well, you know, good attempt. By which I mean a pretty bloody awful attempt. Right, Katra, you're going to go up here.
Protector of the forest.
Doton, can you assault these units?
You are wrong.
No. No, you cannot. I think we can hop over the mountains next turn, so we should be fine. Durthu should be able to get away. No problem. A little bit concerned our public order here is really bad. There's not much we can do about it, really. I mean, do I go to war with the Skaven? I might have to, because I can't keep firefighting public order problems because of corruption. Right, let's just hop over into the mountains and we will just double check that there are no Skaven there. Repair that, repair that. You can hop over. We've got an imminent rebellion at Castle Carcassonne, but we should be fine. And Ruth is going to go and see if we can find Mazdamundi. A lot of these ghosts don't look very healthy. That's it. That's it, Tyrion. Get stuck in. Really? The Skull Takers are going to die anyway. I don't want to be at war with Midland. I'm at war with everyone else. I don't need to be at war with... Oh, alright. Do Midland have... that's Corone. Oh, hello, Elspeth. Surprise! Caught Elspeth in a lovely little ambush. Of course, ambush battles are always pretty quick. This is going to be no exception. As we open fire on their missile units. Their missile units taking a lot of damage from our archers, firing at maximum range. And our Eternal Wardens are currently fighting some champions, but here comes some swordsmen. Orion is fighting Rickard Yep, that guy. He's fighting him. That's good to know. Thanks for that update, Orion. Missile units already taking an absolute pounding. Eternal Wardens charging in. There's Gold Squadron at the back, just chasing down the mortars and just generally, terrifying everything above them. Already huge numbers of humans dead, which is just how I like it. Elspeth is coming. She comes charging down into the back of our Eternal Wardens, but Sweetleaf has spotted her and has given her an old, I don't know, she launching pure green at her. That's potent stuff, that green, I imagine. It's probably drugs. Could well be drugs. Right, we lost 2 there, which I think is a fairly good exchange for killing an entire army, so I'll take that. I'll also kill the captives. We've got an earthing rod. That's nice. Well, Orion is fearless. Charge bonus and leadership. Nothing can cow this one. Indeed not. Those beastmen look a bit unstoppable, to be honest. We've had a rebellion at Carcassonne. That's probably a Skaven one. This ghost is haunting the Oak of Ages for some reason. Slar the Red has been discovered. Some people are raiding Castle Carcassonne. Okay, so we've got a rebellion. We've got that guy and that guy. Well, let's start off by killing the rebellion, because they won't run away. Rebellion's dead. Kill. Let's go and finish off. Oh, don't run away. Come back here. Right, you're dead as well. Now, potentially, this Averland army will go for Castle Carcassonne. But, even if they do, I will then kill them, so that's no problem. We've got, Gleaming Pennant. Leadership and discipline, that's kind of garbage. Campaign movement is kind of good. Kind of like that. Could give that to Orion. Never mind, Orion's got 2 skill points, which is going to go... We're going to give him Swinging Bows. Good old Swinging Bows and Sweetleaf. I do like the Dwellers Below, so we're going to upgrade that. Dido, you're pretty much... I mean, I could give you more health, but you don't really generally probably need it, so maybe just spread public order, because that is something we're kind of struggling with at the moment. I'm a little bit concerned about this army over here. However, what we can do is upgrade the Oak of Ages. So we're totally going to do that to get the budding stage with Spring. Orion merges from the Oak once more renewed. It's going to give us slightly more public order, a little bit campaign movement range reduction. It's going to reduce our upkeep for all units and give us a little bit of untainted and also up the garrison, which is going to be very useful. So we're going to do that. Do we... I mean, the garrison here is pretty good. I'm fairly confident on being able to repulse an army if it comes to that. Let's just check out. So there's no one here, no Skaven. Okay, I guess we'll just... This. Effigy of Gork. While scouting the outskirts of the ruined city, you notice in the distance an orc shaman prancing around a campfire nearby. You watch and soon see the shaman collapse, his body twitching on the ground. He's had a heart attack. Let's interrogate him. Type the shaman, interrogate him. His babbling is incomprehensible, but he does produce a magical item from the folds of his robes. Yeah, a likely story. Oh, apparently it's a Helm of Discord, sure. Guess we'll take that then. So no Skaven there. Maybe Skaven here? I mean, there is an agent hanging around outside. I reckon it must be here. Skaven... I mean, there is no Skaven corruption here. It must be, though. Osmosis. I have no idea where that's coming from. I don't think this ruin is Skaven, because otherwise we would see Skaven corruption climbing in this region. Maybe it counts the forest as one province, and therefore we're right next to Skaven Blight? We're not really. I'm stumped, to be honest. Answers on a postcard. Okay, so I'll move Erario back, and also Durthu needs to make good his escape, which he's going to. So long, suckers. And Orion is looking pretty good. Now we're going to get some replenishment there. And we are running out of money. That's because all our armies are outside of Averland. That's not good, is it? No, that's very bad. So we don't want to spend any more. Jesus. But if we can capture Brion, then we can do some trade with the High Elves, which would be good.
The forest is whispering.
Doton, I just kind of want you to hang around down here. Catra, do you want to sort of hello?
The lady would never allow it.
Ah, it's Katrina the Ice Queen. Apparently Kislev has decided to take a province down here, because why the hell not? Good. That's fine. I mean, if Archaon could show up anytime soon, that would be fantastic. Okay, there's now 4 Empire armies. Yeah, I'm going to have to get Iraro back here, because if they throw themselves at Winterfell Palace, then or waterfall, whatever the name of that settlement is, then I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. Just like the Skull Takers, who are now fleeing back into the Badlands, having been turfed out of their home. How sad. Ah, good job, Tyrion. There we go. Tyrion's pushing up. Yes, I think we're going to lose that. Nope, they've just sacked it again. Ah. Okay, yeah, we need to get Araro to the north of the forest because there's a large number of Empire forces now heading in our direction. Although knowing the AI, they'll probably now wander off in another direction rather than actually attack me. That could be tempting fate. I should stop doing that. I don't think the Skull Takers are going to get away. I also think Manfred and Vlad are dead. I mean, been wiped out. I mean, everyone knows they're dead. Okay, so that's been sacked. There's a guy. Dodan's back. We've got imminent rebellion. Yeah, that's fine. Skaven not. Orion doesn't believe in Skaven anymore. You realise we have been. We did have an on-aggression pact with them at one point. Remember those guys? The giant. No. Okay, fine, sure. Halkafan Stonebeard tried to assassinate Dotan but failed. Get another assassination attempt. We've got a lot of agent actions going on. It's a bit of a pain, but never mind. I would like to try and make friends with the Dark Elves, but I don't have the money at the moment.
These are dark times. Never.
Right, so we've got you heading that way. Okay, so Durthu is going to defend there. I'm going to move Araro back towards Waterfall Palace, and Orion is going to kill Averland. Yeah, you didn't run fast enough, mate. You are toast. Well, I'll take the cash because I need it. Okay, that's yet another stack dealt with. Good stuff there, and Orion has got a skill point, which we're going to put in Howl of the Forest because I would like Pulverizing Spirits, because that gives us charge bonus, weapon strength, and missile resistance for our forest dragons, which will be pretty nice. I'll like that. Unfortunately, we are running out of time, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Next time, I guess we'll carry on killing the huge hordes of humans and dwarves that keep being sent at us. Terrifying stuff. There we go. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.